your best just to make it quick. Pour my 10 to the 6.
And just like that, man, welcome back to another episode of ShopTalk NC Presents, Mack and South.
I'm B Mac.
I'm your man, 58 South, man. Welcome to another episode. Today we have a special guest. You know what I mean? When I first started out doing podcasts, the original Shop Talk, this gentleman allowed me to use his studio. Forever grateful for that, man. And we right back where everything started. Tattoo Prodigies. 2809 Oakland Avenue, Greensboro. You know what I mean? Just in case you was wondering.
Back full circle.
You know what I mean? TatMan in the building. What's going on, sir?
You already know. Another day, another dollar, man. How you living?
I'm living, man. I'm living.
It's been
man.
a minute. It's been a minute. It's good to see you still doing your thing.
I mean, it's clearly you doing your thing. You got more change than the last time I saw you.
Things got better. Did a lot of good growing.
Every time you I accomplish something. I cop something. I cop something new.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the last joint you cop then?
The most recent piece I got on me right now would have to be right here, the TatMan joint.
And what was the accomplishment?
The accomplishment, hyper focusing on my music, like I just was focused on branding. So I started just coming up with a list of ideas of things I wanted to do. And I started checking them shits down in order to make shit happen. So I started small to big. You know what I'm saying? Jewelry is jewelry. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me get a little custom piece on the jewelry, TatMan. Now, motherfuckers ain't got to ask. They can just look straight at the neck. What's your name?
See what you
go by? TatMan. Boom. I take all my name. Like, I have, like, a lot of designer clothes, whatever. I take any piece of clothing. I don't give a fuck. Polo, whatever. And I put my Instagrams. You know, I got a homeboy I went to college with. And what he'll do is he'll come down here every so often. We'll catch up and shit. And I'll grab a lot of clothing and he'll brand on that. So, yeah, it just started with I said I want to get hyper-focused on music. And I want to do everything that comes to my mind. Let me figure out a way to make it happen. I've been on BET Awards multiple times. I mean, BET Jams multiple times. And
salute to that, man.
Yeah, and thank you. That's
you know,
it ain't free. You know what I'm saying? But every month, back to back, I'm like, I gotta make this shit happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was what this was from. Just getting hyper focused. I copped this. I actually copped a diamond choker too, but I ain't got it on.
All right.
Well, let's start at the beginning, man. Whenever I say something wrong, correct me.
Yeah.
2019 or 2018, I Tap Plus I Rap Volume 1.
I Tap Plus I Rap Volume 1 way before that.
Really?
Way before that. I probably like distributed it.
That's when you put it on.
Oh,
okay.
Because I was so ignorant because I had the CDs and all that shit done. But Tap Plus I Rap Volume 1 was like 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, 2016.
That's when you was giving them out at Shooters and
yeah.
Luckies and
When at what point did you start? Did you start
doing music?
Doing music.
I started doing music really when I was younger. I started doing music in my early teen years, but like not publicly. More so just like a fan of the music, would write things down. But I had like lyrics and stuff, and I had it hidden in my drawer and stuff. I ain't think nobody would take that serious. But then moving forward, I never took it serious until actually when I started getting older in high school, started getting in studios, doing little shows here and there and stuff like that. And I became the friend that everybody wanted to show off, you know what I'm saying, at the party. Hey, yo, rap, bro. Rap, yo. Hey, man, kill this nigga, bro. He freestyling this shit, bro. You know, so, and that kind of, like, leaned me into it. Yeah. But even with that, I never took it serious. You know, went to college, life happens. All that's years. You know, you go to school, life happens. Next thing you know, fucking 5 years pass by.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got to Greensboro and got around the team. You know the team.
Yeah, Mills.
Mills, Wally, and all that.
Others records.
Yeah, it just so happened that, you know, I had the record that Wally the Mulan had, Lil Mama Bad, in my car when I was just out hustling with my dad and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I come to Greensboro to open the shop. I'm not even knowing that the whole foundation of the movement is from here. I don't know who she is. And then, long story short, I go out to the club, day in the club. I make it a point to let everybody know when I first came to Greensboro who I was. It wasn't even musically. I'm TatMan.
Right.
I'm on the tattoo shop. I would like to do y'all tattoos, you feel me? Whatever. And then that segued into me like, hold up, was this a sign? Like, get back into your shit.
Yeah.
And so I would say seriously, like the last 7 years been serious musically. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
How did you, fuck you, a tattoo artist and a rapper? So like, it's two questions. Like, how does being a tattoo artist help you as a rapper? Like, as far as networking side, like how does that help, or does it help at all? And how did you get into tattooing in the first place? Because that's a whole different lane from fucking rapping and shit.
2-part question. All right, we can answer it in order. Getting into tattoos, I've always been an artist. I got into art when I was real young. I had an aunt that would do little shit with me, like turn the word boy into the face of a cartoon boy, or take a heart and turn that into a dog face. Just like little stuff like that.
It's like artist boot camp.
Yeah, I used to think that shit was so cool. So ever since childhood, I indulged in art. It wasn't until college. My cousin, she did tattoos, and I never even had any inclinations to do tattoos whatsoever, but I was in college and working multiple like dead-end jobs, Subway, McDonald's, and
struggling like the average college student,
and I was just sick of that shit. I did some shit in high school that led to me going to jail a year into my first year of college. So I had to take a semester off, a semester in my college, because it was expedited. Like, we had the year-round process.
What college was it?
I went to the Art Institute
In Raleigh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of it taking 4 years, it was like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
that's a big deal though. You about to skim over that like just everybody.
Man, I graduated high school in 2011. I graduated college in 2013, and I took a semester off because I went to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I crammed all that shit in.
Damn.
But in that brief period of not going to school, I started chilling around the tattoo shop with my cousin, who she also pushed me into art, because she's an amazing artist. Just naturally.
What's her name, man? Shout out.
Her name is Tish. Everybody know her in Raleigh. What? Cosmic Ink. I don't know. She got so many names. Mystique 919. But y'all know my cousin. Tattoos everywhere. She's real popular back in Raleigh. She was making so much money, not having to sell drugs or nothing. Just like, I sat there and watched her make my week's pay in one day. And I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, all right, fuck this whole starving artist shit, trying to sell oil paintings and shit. Fuck all that. I'm about to get into the hustle. So I just purely fucking got pissed off one day at McDonald's, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm out. Took my little $150 check, bought me some ink and stuff. Instantly, I made my $150 check back that day. I said, "Oh yeah."
You just bought you? Well, you already. So you picked up tattooing from her. You just ain't buy this shit and start tattooing it.
No,
he said his
that's
aunt.
literally what I did.
He said his aunt was already.
My cousin, she was tattooing. So before I even had a lick of any experience or nothing, she had gave me a gun. Okay. I told her I wanted to do tattoos.
Tattoo gun. He's talking about tattoo gun.
Yeah, she gave me a
follow along. Tattoo gun.
If anybody that
tattoo gun.
Yeah, you offended. A tattoo machine.
There we go.
She put a tattoo machine. It was the coils, the loud.
Yeah.
She gave me one of them. I had been sitting on it, just contemplating what I'm about to do. You feel me? And one day they pissed me off the right way, and I was like, man, you know what? Fuck this shit. And I went to the tattoo supply place. I used her name to get my shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a pickup order for Letitia.
Oh shit, smart.
Get it how you can. And I got
get the motherfucker how you can, cuz.
I got all this shit I needed. So instantly, I'm on Twitter, whatever, and I'm like, yo, I got the tattoo shit, whatever. Everybody started hitting me. You already are an artist? Tap me up, bro. Tap me up. All right, cool. I'm doing these shits for the stupid low. I just want to learn what's going on. My first
How
day.
bad did them shits look?
Bro, them shits is fucked up, bro. I know.
This nigga say he went. Hey, I went and got the shit and made my money back that day. No, that ain't how shit worked, dog.
I know
That
some
shit
of these
was not
niggas
right.
still to
That
this
shit
day.
got to be fucked up.
But here's what I stand firm on that makes me not feel bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never lied to nobody.
Hey, they knew
Nigga,
what
I
time
just
it
bought
was.
this shit today. Or, a month down the line, some
They
people look,
knew
I've been
what time
tattooing
it
for a
was.
month. Like, I let you know what it is. I'm going to show you what I've done. And if it pleases you, this shit, fuck it. I'm going to get that money. But so I ain't never flex.
Right.
But damn.
How many motherfuckers was like, nigga, hell no, what you do?
Really, my experience, I've never had, at least not to my face, I've never had that, hell nah, you fuck my shit up, whatever.
This is one of the questions I had for you, Drawn. I was supposed to ask this later, but fuck it, we're into it now. So did you, what's one, or do you got one of them to your knowledge where you know you did, where you like, damn, I done fucked this up, but they might be like cool with it, but to your standards, and you looking like, man, boy, shit.
Honestly, being an artist that upholds yourself to a higher standard, you're gonna have a lot of times like that. A lot of times where you, to the client, to the average untrained eye, nobody's gonna see anything wrong with your shit. That's why a lot of these tattoo artists get off. These the scratchers, the people who don't take it serious, who have no skill or finesse, they still making money. Why? Because they don't understand it. The person sitting in the chair don't understand it. I don't know, because I've been an artist my whole life, so I don't know how you can look at one thing and ask for it, and then this is what you get, and then you look at both and be like, oh my God, it's so nice. I don't understand that, because I look and I was like, bruh, you fucked up. But it ain't my place to tell you that I fucked up. I gotta learn. I gotta grow.
Yeah.
But
Well,
man,
I mean,
more times than I can even count on my toes and fingers in my hand.
a lot of people thought the Chrysler 300 looked like the Bentley, so.
Yeah, until a Bentley pulled up beside that motherfucker, you realize, hey, there's a major difference between the two.
Yup.
Shit different.
Yep. But then you got those people who are gonna act like they don't understand the difference.
Yeah.
Man, that shit look exactly the same. Okay.
Let me ask you something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask both of y'all something, because I don't know if you know, but my man Matt, he a comedian. Like, he really does his thing on stage, Comedy Zone. I done traveled to see him perform and all that. Being that both of y'all are artists, right? What level of arrogance does it take to do what y'all do?
Honestly, I don't think it takes arrogance at all. I don't think it takes arrogance at all. Just skill and confidence. You don't have to be arrogant to be known or to be recognized. And I think that when you have that humbleness or in that humility, then that goes farther. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do, people would tell you, I don't even do the studio for profit. I don't run it as a business like I do the tattoo shop. But, I will have people come in here and give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? If I hear something, they be like, yo, let me let you hear something. Perfect example, one of our shop friends, I call them shop friends when people been around. Yeah. His name is Eli. He been talking my head off about doing music for over the past year. I don't take this man serious whatsoever. But you my boy, I'm gonna give you a shot. We get in there and he actually impressed me. Of course he need a lot of work. Ain't nobody gonna fucking walk proper their first time
right out the gate,
not crawling. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But he actually showed potential. And that's what I'm really big on. I'm like, okay, so now he feels the love and support coming from my way. So now I got him supporting everything I got going on. And that shit branches off. Like I said, I just did a domestic abuse record with this kid from South Africa. and my music is trending pretty good in South Africa, and they go crazy over me, like my DMs and stuff, just like
shit. That's what's up.
they treat me like I made it or something, over there, and it's not even like it's 1 million people, but the ones who have noticed me is a strong notice, and so I just like working with different people because that humility is they're gonna talk about you, they're gonna post you in the story, they're gonna have your name in your mouth. Like, these are the same people that's hitting me up random days, like, yeah, I'm listening to your whole album.
That's dope.
So yeah, being humble will get you real far.
And the reason I use the word arrogance instead of confidence is because sometimes you just gotta tune another person out who don't see what you see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's why I say arrogance and not confidence.
You will have those times where you have to come off arrogant when you have those certain records, because like you said, we're artists, but another word for that is entertainer. Why does a rapper get to be a rapper and then just walk and segue into the movie industry?
He's an entertainer, yeah.
Because he's an entertainer. He's used to getting on that stage, or that song comes on. Now I'm emotional, and then wait, no,
I do it.
I'm emotional.
You know what I'm saying? With the and then next thing you know, you got your next song coming on.
Yeah.
The turn the hat backwards, hey little bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all the persona. So yeah. You will be arrogant in some
moments,
points, in moments, but that don't have to be your overall character.
Yeah. Matt, you can answer.
I feel like this is the same, man. Like it got to use a lot of confidence. Sometimes the confidence might come out to others as arrogance.
As arrogant, yeah.
But that's motherfuckers who ain't confident in themselves, or just don't see the shit that you see in you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's some moments where you're gonna have to be arrogant and let these motherfuckers know just who the fuck you are.
And sometimes he's right. I've had them moments, so it's like,
and it's like, for me, because with stand up is like, it to an extent, when you on stage, you gotta be like, man, fuck this crowd. Like, to an extent, you gotta be like, fuck them, because I know I'm funny. I know this shit I'm about to say is funny. Mm-hmm. So yeah, fuck y'all.
Be
if you ain't laughing, like
supporter.
if you feel like something ain't funny, that's you, motherfucker. This shit work. Trust me, this shit funny.
I can't do that. I can't say fuck the crowd.
I'm just talking about like psychologically, like in a sense, you got to be like fuck them to make sure you on top of your game. So you don't,
fumble that delivery.
Yeah, so it's like, man, fuck these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get that in your mind as a comedian, I'm telling you, shit just different after that. Once you can go on that stage, you really be like, man, fuck these motherfuckers. I'm about to tear these some bitches up. Fuck them. I don't care. Fuck them. If they don't laugh, if you don't laugh, I'm cool. If you laugh, that's good. Because if you don't laugh, that means you probably just listening. Mm-hmm. So to an extent, you got to have that.
Yeah, I heard that. I actually, god damn, who the fuck just said that?
I did.
See, on the spot. You can't take it away from her. No, it was another comedian, and he said the same thing you said. He was saying that he did a 45-minute show, and the people was barely like really like giving the crazy laughs, but at the end of the show, it was like standing ovations and all that, and it was because they was listening.
You said. He said that on another episode or something. He said that on the last.
Be like that sometime where
because they want to take pictures with you after the show, but you ain't think they was feeling.
Like, you up there, and bro, this when I first started, so I didn't know that part. Like, I hadn't told myself like to get that fucking in my head. So I'm up there on the stage, and these motherfuckers is just not doing shit but looking. It's like, man, what the fuck? After the show, everybody like, yeah, cause you did good and shit. They want pictures. They want to follow you on everything. I'm like, you motherfuckers could have laughed, so I would have felt a whole lot better than taking these pictures with y'all ass. Like, fuck, a motherfucker had to pull me to a side. Like, nah, nigga, sometimes these motherfuckers ain't laughing at you. That just mean they listening to you. Mm-hmm. That don't mean they ain't having a good time. If they ain't having a good time, they might try to boo, heckle, or they just get the fuck up and leave.
Yeah.
So they just sitting there quiet. They might be listening to you, just to hear what you're saying and shit.
Yeah, because sometimes the laughs will get overwhelming and overpower your next line. And if you really in tune with the shit, you kind of hold back some of your laughter. because you want to hear what's coming up next. I definitely know
that
that
shit
Well,
real.
well, I have to take requests, so damn the both of y'all. I gotta listen to the crowd.
No, you don't hit that shit.
The
DJs,
bartender.
See the crowd laugh, you're whack.
DJs do not be taking requests all the time. A lot of you motherfuckers don't be taking.
Oh. I'm explaining this. I'm explaining this to you.
That is one of the
Let
biggest
me explain this
hurdles
to you.
musically.
Let me explain this whole request shit to you and whoever's listening. Glad you bring that up. Y'all think we hate taking requests. It's not that we hate taking requests. It's that, okay, let me break it down to you like this. Have you ever sat down and ate some food and went to go put some shit on it without even tasting it?
Yeah.
You went and put salt and pepper on some food already without even tasting it?
Yeah.
That's so disrespectful to the chef. Like, you ain't even ate my shit. How you know you need hot sauce and all that shit?
Cause bro, this
You
shit
just-
don't even look like it, guys.
I'm just trying to be quiet to figure out where he's headed with this.
Cause and this is the parallel between those two is familiarity, right?
Yeah.
So if it looked like something you used to eating, you ain't got no problem with it. You ain't gonna add nothing to it. You just gonna sit there and accept that shit. If it's a DJ you used to or that somebody told you it's supposed to be like this, you gonna sit back, rock, let him do his thing.
Right.
If it's somebody you're not used to, you wanna add pepper and salt to that shit as soon as you walk in. We not your iPad, yo. We not your iPod. We not your Zooming. We not none of that personal shit. We not your radio you just listened to when you first got out the car and came into the club. All them songs you heard that made you dance on the way there, we'll get to them. We're not about to play them. We're not about to play them all in a row, okay? That's not how this shit go.